At the time of making this video, you can pick up a brand new Google Pixel 7a for $499, while the Pixel 7 goes for $599. Now, if you're wondering what the differences are between these two smartphones, you've clicked on the right video. I will be comparing the build quality, external features, display, performance, cameras, battery, and hopefully, after watching this video, you should be able to know which device is the right one for you. Now, starting with the build quality, the Pixel 7 is the more premium device they say. Premium in the sense that it has a glass rear aluminum frame and the front is protected with Corning Gorilla Glass Victus. Moving to the Pixel 7a, the rear is made from plastic, it has an aluminum frame and the front glass is protected with Corning Gorilla Glass 3. Now, between Corning Gorilla Glass 3 and Victus is more resistant to scratches and can survive drops better, but you know what? Glass is glass and glass will break, so I suggest you get a screen protector and a case when you buy any of these two smartphones. Both smartphones are water and dust resistant. The Pixel 7 is an IP68 device. What that means is it can survive being submerged in 1.5 meters of water up to 30 minutes, while the Pixel 7a with its IP67 rating can survive being dumped in 1 meter of water for up to 30 minutes. They are water resistant and not waterproof smartphones. For the weight, the Pixel 7a is the lighter device, but the difference isn't much. Both are easy to hold and use with one hand. From a technical point of view, the Pixel 7 has the better build quality even though the rear is made from glass, but the build quality of the Pixel 7a is not bad. Moving to the external features, both smartphones are evenly matched. At the top, they both have a secondary microphone. On the left side is where the SIM card is located. It's a nano SIM card tray. Now, you can use an eSIM on both smartphones. This will allow you to have 2 lines. On the right side is where the volume and power buttons are located. The position of the buttons is a bit weird, especially if you're coming from another device, but after a while, you will get used to it. At the bottom is where the USB Type-C port, the main microphone, and the main speaker are located. Now, both smartphones have dual stereo speakers. Which one sounds better? Is it the Pixel 7 or the Pixel 7a? Well, they both sound identical. Now, the Pixel 7 comes with an extra microphone. That's 3 microphones on this smartphone, and it also has a laser autofocus. I will be testing them out to see if the laser autofocus makes a difference. The haptics are great on both smartphones, but the Pixel 7 feels a tiny bit stronger. Both come with an optical fingerprint sensor. The unlocking speed is fast, not as fast as ultrasound fingerprint scanners, but it's accurate. The face unlock feature is also present on both of them, and the unlock speed and accuracy are on par, but they both struggle when there's not enough light on your face. For the display, the Pixel 7 is slightly larger. The difference is just 0.2 inches, which isn't much. What is large on the display of the Pixel 7a are the bezels. Now, a lot of tech reviewers try to make it a big deal, but it isn't in my book. What do you guys think? Is it a deal breaker to you? Let me know in the comment section below. For the display technology, the Pixel 7a comes with an OLED panel, while the Pixel 7 comes with an AMOLED panel. I know what you're thinking. What's the difference between OLED and AMOLED, and which one is better? They both use the same technology. AMOLED is slightly brighter, it has more contrast, shows more colors, and it's thinner. That's why the bezels on the Pixel 7 are slimmer. For the refresh rate, both smartphones have a 90Hz panel and they are smooth. Moving on to brightness, for my test, I found that the Pixel 7a has a brighter display. I kept both smartphones on auto brightness and used this LED light to trick the sensors to think that it's outside. The Pixel 7a had a reading of 140 nits, while the Pixel 7 had a reading of 960 nits. Now, with readings like that, you will be able to use both smartphones under direct sunlight and you'll be able to see what's on the display. Now, moving to the processor, they both come with the same chipset, the Google Tensor G2, which is a 5nm processor. Running Antutu benchmark, the Pixel 7 scores higher, same when you run Geekbench. That shouldn't bother you because using both of them, you won't notice any difference. They're both fast and capable smartphones. Multitasking is great on both of them. They both come with 8GB of RAM that you cannot expand because RAM expansion doesn't really work for dynamic applications. Both smartphones do a good job in retaining and launching applications from the background, as you can see. Now, as a gaming smartphone, the Pixel is not bad. They come with a Mali G710 GPU, and for PUBG, they play the game at ultra graphics settings and ultra frame rate. The gameplay was smooth, it ran well, but the only thing I noticed is this smartphone did get hot. Now, all smartphones get warm or hot when you run games on them, but this one gets a little bit too hot and you can feel it. Call of Duty ran on very high graphics and very high frame rates. Both smartphones handled this game well and I had no issues. For Genshin Impact, the default graphics setting is low, the gameplay is good. This game made the pixel get hot, but other than that, the gameplay was smooth. As you can see, the frame rate is not dropping. Mobile Legend Bang Bang ran at high graphics and high frame rate, and the gameplay was smooth on the smartphone. The Pixel 7 and 7a can run demanding games well. The graphics settings and frame rate are more than adequate for gamers. It has dual stereo speakers. The display size might be an issue for gamers that use the claw method, and the biggest issue for me is the eating issue. If you intend to use this smartphone to play games for long durations, you might need to use a case on it and stay in front of an AC. Now, if you don't care about gaming and you just want a fast and reliable smartphone, any of these two would do. I mean, they are capable smartphones. Now, for the front-facing camera, the Pixel 7a comes with a 13 megapixel camera, while the Pixel 7 comes with a 10.8 megapixel selfie camera. The pictures captured by both smartphones look identical, but when you zoom in, the Pixel 7a with its 13 megapixel front-facing camera captures more details, as you can see. I mean, I tested this out, snapped a bunch of pictures, and all the time, I noticed the Pixel 7a shows more details when you zoom in. Dynamic range on both smartphones is good when you use the front-facing camera, and I will say when it comes to pictures, the Pixel 7 and 7a are just amazing. You won't find another smartphone that captures better looking pictures at this price point. Portrait shots look good. You're going to be happy with the pictures captured by both smartphones. Here's a video from the front-facing camera of both smartphones. The Pixel 7a has a 13 megapixel selfie camera, while the Pixel 7 has a 10.8 megapixel selfie camera. Now, both smartphones are shooting in 4K 30 fps. The Pixel 7 can shoot in 4K 60 fps. That's not available on the Pixel 7a, but 4K 30 fps, which one sounds better, which one looks better, which one are you going to pick? Let me know in the comment section below. So yeah, Pixel 7a versus Pixel 7. So right now I've switched to 4K 60 fps on the Pixel 7. That's not available on the Pixel 7a. So is it making any difference? Is the 4K 60 fps smoother on the Pixel 7? Let me know in the comment section below. So right now I'm recording in 10 bits, that's 4K 30 fps, 10 bits on the Pixel 7, while the Pixel 7a doesn't have that feature. So is the 10-bit footage any good? Let me know in the comment section below. Now, moving to the rear camera, the Pixel 7 has a 50 megapixel main camera and a 12 megapixel ultra-wide camera, while the Pixel 7a comes with a 64 megapixel main camera and a 30 megapixel ultra-wide camera. Now, do megapixel numbers matter? In most cases, it doesn't, and this is no different. Using my dog as my model, the pictures I captured look identical. The details the camera captures are on par. Now, when you switch to portrait mode, you can't increase or reduce the amount of blur. You can do that when you want to edit the picture. The Pixel 7 shows more blur, as you can see, but oh my goodness, the pictures captured by both smartphones are amazing. Now, moving over to an human subject, again, the pictures look identical. Pixel 7 is adding a little bit of saturation to my hoodie, but my face looks identical, natural, and the skin tone is on point on both smartphones. Dynamic range is excellent. I mean, look at the clouds over there. Everything is balanced. Portrait shots look amazing with good separation. For pictures, again, you can't beat the Pixel lineup, man. Night photos look identical and amazing when there's a little bit of light, but when it's dark, the Pixel 7 shows less noise, as you can see. Now, this one is interesting because the Pixel 7a has a 64 megapixel main camera, while the Pixel 7 comes with a 50 megapixel main camera. Does the camera with the higher megapixel show more quality? Let us know in the comment section below. Now, both smartphones are shooting in 4K 30 fps. Both can shoot in 4K 60 fps. I'll show you that in a bit. But for the 4K 30 fps footage, which one sounds better, which one looks better? Let me know in the comment section below. 4K 60 fps on both smartphones. Which one looks better? Which one sounds better? Let me know in the comment section below. Again, 4K 60 fps on the Pixel 7a and the Pixel 7. Let me know which one you prefer in the comment section below. Now let's check out the 10-bit footage from the Pixel 7. Right now it's shooting in 10 bits, while the Pixel 7a can't shoot in 10 bits. So does it matter? Is the quality better? Let me know what you guys think about 10-bit footage in the comment section below. Now for the battery, the Pixel 7 comes with a 4385 mAh battery, while the Pixel 7 has a 4355 mAh battery. From my usage, I had to charge both smartphones around 3 p.m. and I'm a medium user. If you're a light user, you might get away with charging this smartphone once a day. Now when it comes to wire charging, compared with other Android smartphones, Pixels are slow, and I'm tempted to say they're the slowest in their price category. Yes, the wired charging breakdown, Pixel 7 is capable of charging at 20 watts while the Pixel 7a can charge at 18 watts, and the time it takes them to complete a charge is what I expect from an iPhone. Now my guess is Google made the Pixel charging speed slow because they want to prolong the battery life of their smartphone on the long run. Both smartphones can charge wirelessly. The Pixel 7 charges at 20 watts wirelessly while the Pixel 7a charges at 7.5 watts. Now if you thought the wired charging is slow, think again. Charging the Pixel 7 wirelessly, it took it 2 hours 22 minutes, which is slow but not bad if you compare it with the time it took to charge this smartphone with a cable. But for the Pixel 7a, at the 2 hours 22 minutes mark, the battery level is at 37%. Honestly, Google should have removed the wireless charging on this smartphone and made the price cheaper. 7.5 watts is just too slow. Now, if I were to pick between the Pixel 7a and the Pixel 7, I'm going to go for the Pixel 7. I actually got this one on Amazon for $497, almost the same price as the Pixel 7a. It's renewed, but everything works fine. I'm going to leave links in the description of this video if you want to buy one. We've come to the end of this comparison. I hope it was useful. Thank you for watching, and I'm going to see you guys very soon. Valor Reviews, signing out.